In this video, I'm going to show you how you solve a quadratic by completing the square where the coefficient of x squared is greater than 1. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is divide the first two terms by the coefficient of x squared. So if I factorise out 5 from the first two terms, remember in my square brackets I've got x squared plus 8x, and the minus 3 is staying outside the bracket, and that's equal to 0. For the terms inside the square bracket, I can now complete the square. So I've got 5, open my square brackets, and then completing the square inside, I get x plus 4 squared, remembering I'm just halving the coefficient of x. I don't want the value of 4 squared, so I'm going to take that off. So now the expressions inside the square brackets are mathematically identical. I've then got minus 3 outside is equal to 0. I can now expand my square bracket again by the 5, so I get 5 lots of x plus 4 squared, and 5 lots of 16 is 80, so it's going to be negative 80, and then I've still got minus 3 equals 0. And now I've just got an equation that I can solve. So tidying this line up, I get 5 lots of x plus 4 squared minus 83 is equal to 0. Add 83 to both sides. You get that. Divide both sides by 5. We get x plus 4 squared is equal to 83 over 5, leaving it as a fraction. And then if I just move that down a bit, so if I square root, the key here is to remember that when you square root, you get a positive answer and a negative answer. So it's going to be plus or minus the square root of 83 over 5. And then to get x on its own, we're just going to subtract 4 from both sides. So we get minus 4 plus or minus the square root of 83 over 5. Hope that helps.